So I was at my local dollar store again, and this time I'm still looking for things to use for photography at the dollar store, and this time I came up with a picture frame. Well, you take all your photos, and you got like hundreds of them on your hard drive, and basically eventually you're going to want to print them out and hang them on your wall. So this is a 11 by 14 frame in an 8 by 10 opening. So I'm gonna check this out, open it up. Let's get something to open it up here first. A knife. It's a plastic frame, but it has a very nice pewtery metal finish on it. It's got real glass. It's actually really well made. It was like, how much was it? $3 at Dollarama. Can't go wrong with the $3 frame. Most of them in the $20 and $30 range for this size of frame. Well, it's really well made. It's got matte in it. Nice matte board. Nice white. Cut well. Okay, so I'm gonna put a photo in Lightroom and print it out, and we will hang it on the wall. Okay, keep on watching. So recently I was in my local park, Jackson's Park, and I took some early snow shots of the water, and this is the ones I'm going to print off to or at least one of them anyways, to print the for the frame I got in the dollar store. So the histogram overall looks pretty good. Bring a little recovery in that maybe, just to bring it the highlights back. It's nice and sharp. I use the what did I use to shoot? The 50 at f/16. 13 seconds. ISO 100. So I'm gonna add a little black to it, just to give it a little detail. Some contrast, and I do like clarity. So far, yeah, I like this one. Water has that nice kind of a sandy appearance of it moving. I don't know if I'm going to use vibrance or saturation at all. Take it away as nice black and white. Maybe I'll print this as a black and white. Let's see, we'll keep going here, see what I can get out of it. I don't like all that yellow. Maybe I'm gonna desaturate the yellow. See what we get. Because sometimes you get rid of one color and the other colors, like in the rocks and stuff, come out a little better. Not bad. Sharpness. If you hold down your right click button on your mouse and Alt, your picture will go totally white. This is your masking of your sharpness, so you can add sharpening to the photo. Oh, that may be too much. Okay, now the rocks are nice and sharp, the edges. Looks good from here. Noise reduction I like around 20 at the luminance and 20 for the contrast. Works for me. There's a little spot there, get rid of that. Just the size of the brush. Click done. That looks good. I'm going to look for some spots here because F16 will show up spots on your sensor. I like to check the edges and the corners because that's where mostly the spots do occur. Little color fringing, I'll fix that around the rock there because it's such a difference in contrast between the snow and the darker water areas of the water there. Yeah, the worst thing you want to do when you're printing is, if you print, you don't look at the file, especially for a long exposure. And if you're shooting with a smaller aperture, like a 16 or that one needs to be fixed again. Just add to it right there. And you got spots, and you print it out, and you especially if you use like a really nice paper. So now look at the fringing. Go down to fringing and all edges, and there it goes. It's gone. So that's my color version. So if you want to make an extra picture, right click your photo, create virtual copy. Bam, there you go. Now you got two. Go back up, just click the black and white. I actually like the black and white better than the color. So what I'm going to do is I am going to print a black and white. So to print in Lightroom, all you have to do is go up to the right hand corner, click print. It will bring it in, and basically the paper size I think is 11 and 8 by 10 I should say, sorry. And I don't want it that size. I actually want the picture to be slightly smaller. I want it to be 9 on the height and 7 width. Did I lose them? That's alright. That on the width, just because I want a little bit of reveal around the outside of between the mat and the picture. That's the way I like to do it anyways. Just gives it a little nicer look. Everything else I'm going to keep the same. The margins are good. I only want one row for printing. I don't want more than one on this same sheet. And I actually going to use a semi-gloss paper from Red River Paper out of the US. I got a sample pack. This is Zeppelin semi-gloss 45-pound coated two-side matte paper. I'm going to try it out with the black and white, and we'll see how it goes. I like the paper. It's a good price. It works with all printers, and you can download profiles for the paper for your printers and everything. So I'm going to do that next. Alright, see you in a bit. So the printer's printing right now, and using the HP one I just bought, and the DeskJet 1000 for the print. Considering it's not a photo printer. It actually really prints really well. I'm actually surprised. Looking good. Holy moly, yeah, that's good. Completed. And it's taking a spaz tack. Wow. Very nice. Now we will frame her up. See you in a moment. So when I'm framing a picture, I like to use the photo corners, self-sticking. I actually put the picture on the back of the mat, line up the opening, so I have nice area, reveal around the opening of the mat. Then I turn it over, then I mark out the corners so I can put down the self-adhesive corners to hold the picture. It's actually pretty easy. You have a little opening of pockets. There might be an easier way, but this is the way I found it. Works for me. Just go around. Put them in the corners. You take your picture, flip it, find the little tiny pockets, which can be a challenge sometimes, and get them all set in. Oh boy. Okay, so once you get that, I'll come back. So now all we have to do is close the back up with the little metal holders and reveal it. So there's my dollar store picture frame with a nice print, a digital print that you can hang on your wall. That's what I'm going to show you next. So there it is, the dollar store picture frame hung on the wall. From printing in Lightroom to framing, there you have it. I like it. Looks really nice. The dollar store picture frame does not look $3. Looks like more like a $20 frame. It's perfect. Check out your dollar store. You never know what you're going to find. Thank you for watching again. Please subscribe and leave your comments. Bye for now.